All right, 7th graders, this is to help you with question 7 on CR 11. It says a hiking group started hiking at a beginning elevation of about 600 feet. Sometimes if you're like climbing Mount Everest, like you get to a certain point and you set up camp for the day. So this hiking group went up to about 6,000 feet. In the afternoon, they were at an elevation of about 500 feet higher than that. So they continued climbing up 500 feet even higher from where they started. Then they realized they forgot their first aid kit and had to hike back down or descend 300 feet in elevation, maybe to a different base camp. They had to go grab a little something. Represent the hiking group's final elevation as a sum of positive and negative integers. Guessing the word "and" should have been there. All right, so the hiking group, they're hiking up a mountain. I'm just going to draw myself a little visual. Let's pretend this is 0. They're hiking up a mountain. So they start up here at 6,000 feet a day. And then in the afternoon, they were at an elevation about 500 feet higher than where they started. So then they decide to hike up an extra 500 feet. And they get up there, and then they realize they had forgotten their first aid kit. So then they had to hike back down or descend 300 feet. So now from this point, they're like, oh, gosh, we got to go back down 300 feet. And the question is, we're trying to figure out where they actually end up, their final elevation for that day. They want us to write it as the sum. Sum is the answer to an addition problem. So they want us to write it as the sum of positive and negative integers. So let's start at 6,000 feet. And that's a positive 6,000. They were up above 0. From there, they went up. They added on an additional 500 feet. From there, they were like, oh gosh, we got to go back down. So they're going to now add on a negative 300 feet. And so that would be an expression for their movements throughout the day. Now, if we want to actually find the sum or the answer to this addition problem, we could go ahead and do plus a positive is a positive, plus a negative is a minus. So this would be 6,000 plus 500 minus 300. 6,000 plus 500 is 6,500. You're going to subtract off 300. 6,500 minus 300, 6,200 feet is how far above sea level they were that day. All right, I hope that helps. This right here is the expression your teachers want you to come up with, but I'm guessing they also want you to figure it out because they want the final elevation as a sum of positive and negative integers. I don't know, sum is the answer to an addition question. So I'm guessing they want you to actually simplify that expression to get you to a final answer. All right, I hope that helps.